thank you for being here. My name is Michael Silverman. I'm Executive Director of the Transgender Legal Defense and Education Fund. We are based in New York City. Let me introduce you to the people on the stage. Of course, holding my hand is Coy Mathis. Next to her is her mom, Catherine. We have Lily next to her. We have Max. Oh, we have Ori and then Lily. I'm sorry. And then we have Max in the background, Dad, Jeremy, and we have Dakota. Behind me, on my left, we have Krista Whipple from the Gender Identity Center of Colorado. She's going to make a few comments at the end, and a couple of other community members who were kind enough to be with us here today. So we're here today to announce a victory in Coy Mathis's case. As many of you remember, her school refused to allow her to use the girls' bathroom back in December, and we filed suit last February. The Colorado Division of Civil Rights has issued a momentous ruling and found in Coy's favor on all counts that her school had discriminated against her. It is a high watermark for transgender rights and for the rights of transgender students in Colorado and elsewhere. Her school found that by denying Coy the right to use the little girl's restroom like all the other little girls at school, it had created an environment that was hostile, discriminatory, and unsafe. Coy was treated in what was referred to as an exceptional way, which limited her educational opportunities. In the end, we've been saying from the start that Coy wants the same dignity, respect, and opportunity, and deserves that, as every other student in Colorado. And the state of Colorado has now said that's exactly what she deserves. So I'm very excited about the decision. We're going to answer all your questions about what it means, what the future holds. But for right now, I just want to turn it over to Catherine Mathis to make a few comments.
Schools should not discriminate against their students, and we're very thrilled that Coy is able to return to school and have the same rights that all of the other girls had that she should have had and was afforded by law to begin with. We're extremely happy that she's going to be treated equally, and we thank the Civil Rights Division for coming to this conclusion. And we're very grateful to the voters of Colorado for putting these laws into place to begin with. There are thousands of families like ours across the country, and none should have to fight for their children to have basic respect. Every child should have the same opportunities to thrive as every other child. We hope that with this ruling, every transgender child throughout the state will. Thank you.
I want to ask my friend Krista Whipple to make a few comments.
My name is Krista Whipple, and as Michael said, I am the president for the Gender Identity Center of Colorado. Today is an incredible day, and the fact that Coy Mathis's case came out the way that it did. Colorado has shown once again that it completely supports the rights, equal rights of the transgender community, and I can't even begin to tell you how much that means to the community as a whole. Not to mention the fact that we can now tell our children that they don't have to be afraid of who they are when they go to school so that they can learn to become adults in this society. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Krista. Couple more comments, as I know some of these questions will come up. What happens next? The Division of Civil Rights has issued its first ruling in the case. Many of you are aware that Coy's sister Lily has special medical needs. In order to address those needs, the family has moved up to the Denver area. We do not expect that Coy is going to be returning to school at Eagleside Elementary regardless of this ruling. What that means is that as a practical matter, we do not want her school to continue this fight. If they choose to continue this fight, it's apparent that they're doing it just because they want to pick a fight with the transgender community in Colorado. We are not aware of any other transgender student that goes to Eagleside Elementary. We want this case to end here. Coy is going back to school at a new school where she can meet new friends and move on with her life. We're hoping that this is the end point. If the school chooses to fight on, there are many layers and levels of appeal. We will continue this to the end because Coy is going to be a public school student in this state, and we are going to do everything we can to ensure that today's decision remains the law of the land.